Hello and welcome to Witcher Kings. If this is your first time with the mod, it obviously is the mod that turns everything in Crusader Kings 2 into the Witcher universe, and we are going to be playing as Nilfgaard today. Nilfgaard, if you do not know, are basically the antagonists of the Witcher series. They cause a lot of things to happen, whether they're good, bad, evil, all that sort of stuff. It's all in kind of grey area in Witcher stuff. But that's not what we need to focus on today. What we need to focus on today is who we're playing. We are going to be playing Berengar Nilfgaardian. Now, Nilfgaardian you might know from Witcher 1. His son, Declan Nilfgaardian, right here, meets with Geralt and is involved in a few of his adventures with Salamandra. But we're going to be playing as Berengar, and we're basically going to be aiming to take over everything. So what do we need to do first? Well, we are a republic, so let's have a look at the land that we have, which is right down here. It's the Merchants Guild, and it's not a lot of land, but my general plan is we're going to eat a few of the people around us. We're going to have a lot of vassals. Now, being a republic, we do have to worry about heirs, because we don't have a guaranteed heir. We always have the patrician kind of system where the next person in line, if we go along here, whoever has the most respect will be the next heir. So right now it's this guy. But we can change it. We can try and make it so our son comes in charge. Now, why is this guy next in line? Well, if we have a look here, he's pretty old. He's a little bit prestige. And then he put nothing as a campaign fund because he's pretty old. So he is how old? 54. Well, our son's only 32, so he's not got quite as much respect yet, at least from the age factor. So what we might want to do is we might want to either put some stuff into our campaign fund, or we might want to do things like make our son go and fight in battles where he would get some prestige, things like that. So, let's start with basic kind of Crusader Kings 2 stuff. Let's see who we're playing. So, we're not playing a very good guy. Like, his stats are very bad. His diplomacy's alright, and that's, I suppose, a blessing. He's not the worst at convincing other people to do work, but he has no martial prowess. He has no stewardship, which is very bad for a republic, because in a republic you kind of want to get a lot of stewardship, you want a lot of money coming in, and we just don't have that. And it looks like our councillor is actually even worse. Like, well, not even worse, but he's got like, I assume our councillor has 4 stewardship. What is going on here? Our councillor has 2, sorry. Yeah. I think there was meant to be some extra graphics put in here, but they're not quite right. Anyway, that's fine. We'll ignore that. It doesn't really make any difference gameplay-wise. Our intrigue is alright as well. It's not the... It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And our learning's low, but we don't care about learning. So what we're probably going to want to do is we're probably going to want to aim to... to buff up some of our council to make us a little bit better. Probably stewardship's going to be one that we want to get up a little bit there. We might also want to try and get rid of some of our bad traits, like Craven and Slothful. Slothful, I think you can get rid of if you get Diligent. So which focus would give us Diligent? I think either Rulership or Business can get rid of Slothful and turn it into Diligent. So that would probably work pretty well. That would give us a +2 to all stats, which would be quite good. Cruel's fine, although it lowers our diplomacy, which is our best stat. So if we get something that could get rid of Cruel, that'd be good. Gregarious is really good. We want to keep that. Craven's not so easy to get rid of. I think you can get rid of it with War. I think you can... I can't remember the other ones. There are definitely some more you can get rid of Craven with. But Craven you can also get rid of if you want to kind of lead the armies, which we probably don't want to do with Awful Marshal. So this character is probably just not going to get rid of their martial penalty, which is alright. How is our son? Declan's very good at stewardship. That's pretty good. And he is married, which is quite nice. He's actually married to a Fitz Osterlin, which I know because I was looking at different people we could play. I believe they hold a duchy in here somewhere. Yeah, it'll be this guy. So, presumably, yeah, that's our daughter-in-law. So we could potentially get an alliance with this guy. He doesn't want one right now. We could give him gold and he would take one, but cool. So that's an option. We should probably look at our marriage ties as well. He is our only marriage tie. Okay, so our daughters are unmarried. Yeah, one daughter's dead, but the other one's unmarried. So we could probably marry her off. And our sister is also not married, so we probably want to marry them off matrilineally. Although our sister, it doesn't matter because she's old enough that she's not going to have children. But if we marry them off matrilineally, the way like the way republics work is basically it's like Tanna Street in a way for how people are elected up. So it's within your dynasty. I think it might be seniority within your dynasty actually. Let's have a quick look. That's elective. Okay, so basically it's elected from. Oh no, that's the Merchants Guild. I want just our family. I think our family's. I think it's seniority is what your family is. So whoever's the oldest person will be next in line, which is pretty good because as it might not be oldest. I think it might be whoever has the most respect within your family is the next one in. Republics are a little bit weird. I'm gonna need to go and have a look that up before we get too much further into it. But main point is, more sons that you have, it doesn't really matter because you're going to be playing as like one of your dynasty anyway. It's not like you're gonna where you're playing Gavelkind and your land gets split up between a whole bunch of different places. In this one, more children's pretty much just good. It just allows you, it just allows you more opportunities for alliances and things. So we probably want to get more children. So we probably want to get married. So that's a good one. Do we have any ambitions that are good? Develop personal combat skills. We've already agreed we're not going to be combat. We have no ability to do that. War chest? Maybe. Become a counselor? Yeah, maybe, but it's not that good. Acquire titles? Not that good. Become distinguished? We're probably not going to get it. Yes, we want to do find a lover. That's probably our best option here. Yeah, the rest aren't really that good. Right, we'll go for that one. And then focus, business or stewardship. I think we'll go business because we're looking for a lot of money and we want to try and push up our base stewardship stat. At least this gives us 1 stewardship, which is not the worst. I think we have to unpause the game for that to happen. I'm going to set this as our crown focus just because it's our only province. Makes sense. We're going to change up our council a little bit. This screen is not ideal. We want to change our stewards. Ideally, actually, it would be our son. This guy already hates us. We'll just put in our son here. That's fine. And our son can go collect taxes. Our marshal... Well, how are our troops looking? We're pretty much full on troops. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have them organize the army. Because what that will do is that will basically allow us to get better commanders. Which I'm not sure how our commander stat is. But that seems fine. Do we have better marshals? Not really. We might want to try and invite some people to court. Spy master, he can go scheme. Court chaplain, he can... Well, we don't have any societies, do we? No. So our court chaplain can probably go and research cultural texts. Probably going to be fine. Religious relations, I'm not entirely worried about. Perform charity, we don't... Like, if we have a revolt, our liege will probably deal with it. We're close enough to his land, so we'll just research cultural tech. Wait, do we control this land out here as well? Said we could research cultural tech over here. Oh, we might own the cities. We might own the cities, because some of the other people in the Republic are landed. So where do they hold land? Well, are they land? They do have actual land, don't they? Yes, okay, so we control the cities underneath here. That's useful information to know. I can't go any further deep, but if I go like this, we control this city. We probably control... In fact, we probably control all the cities around here. So that's pretty good. So that might be an idea to try and get some more of those if we can. Now, do we have a reason to declare war on people? Only on our liege. No one else we have we have a reason to declare war up here for seizing cities from another merchant republic. This guy. Yeah, so another republic. We could seize his cities. Okay, cool. Right, what else do we have to do? Recruit court physician. Do we have anybody who could fulfill that job right now? Oh yeah, here's the other thing you can do with... Okay, all the Republic stuff's coming back to me in, flashes. So, I think it's seniority is how your heir is determined, but you can also designate your own heir if you want it to be someone else. This is why you want a lot of male heirs, basically, because you can say, no, that person's going to be next in line because they're better. Generally, though, the older people are the ones that are going to have the most respect, so they're going to be the easiest to put in charge, but, we might want someone else. I think we'll put our son in there for just now. One, because he'll always be the oldest person, because he's currently the only person, and because it just makes him like us. Designated regent, who do we want to go for? Probably just our son again, actually. He's got an incentive to, to look out for us. So that's going to make him like us a lot. It might even make him loyal on the council. Nah, he's going to be a pragmatist. That's fine. Commanders, we're about 8 on commanders. Yeah, nobody's worse. Like, nobody's better than an 8, so that's fine. Anything else that we need to rush on? Court physician, that's the one the whole reason I came over here. We have no valid candidates, so we should definitely go look for one, because there are quite a lot of diseases in the mod. Laws, do you want to change any straight away? Centralization, probably not. Revoke title, probably not. Obligations, we may want to get more taxes. That might be worth it. Yeah, if we lower the levy and get more taxes, that definitely seems alright. Although everyone's against it right now, so it probably would cost us more than it would gain us there. So maybe if we're already in a situation where we'd like that to happen, we could do stuff. Council law, we could try and abolish the council. Everyone's an opponent to it. Yeah, I think we just keep everything where it is there for just now. Tech doesn't matter. Military, we don't have that much of a military. There's not a lot we can really do with it. What we might want to do is we might want to start fabricating on places like Arvi and try and take that sort of place over. How many men does he have? He has about 500. We can probably fabricate a claim on that. Alright, there we go. Here, we can always take a loan if we need to, which might be useful if we get like an event, like one of the, a lot of the business events are things like spend a lot of gold and get a lot of return. So it might be useful to do like take a loan and for that sort of thing. We embrace schools of thought. Now, we didn't see this last time. So what do we need? If we have piety, we can choose one school of thought. Now, let's try and find somebody who has a school of thought. So that's just a strong emperor. I guess maybe nobody in the game starts with it. That's probably a thing. Yeah, probably nobody starts with it. Oh, that's a one I haven't seen before. Ambidextrous. Okay, cool. Right, anything else we need to look at? Not really. I think we're ready to unpause the game. Yeah. Let's unpause and see how things go. Just to let everything kind of work out what's going on. Your scouts report of a one-eyed man that recently arrived in Port Bacala. The man referred to as Drithhelm the Wise by commoners is apparently blessed with immense wisdom that he uses to both impress and help whenever he passes by. By offering a significant sum of gold to this man, he would be willing to cease his wandering and take up residence in your court. He's very, very good. Yeah, I think we're willing to make him our court physician. He is actually amazing. He's amazing enough that I might put him in as our court chaplain. Oh, we can. Can it be dismissed if the following is true? We do not follow the religion. Oh, okay, so we can't do it. Oh, well, that's fine. We can't dismiss him. But if he goes away, we could possibly put him in as our court chaplain. Wait. Oh, right. I see what's happened here. It's gone like 1 over. That's a little bit weird. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Right, Nilfgaard's approved title revocation law doesn't really affect us very much because, well, we don't care. Right, now we've let the game run a little bit. I think it's time to go and get married. Just see who our options are. We have a few people here we get alliances with if we want an alliance straight away. It definitely says prince. Where we get an alliance with. Oh, it says patrician. Why did I think that said prince? I'm actually just, blind apparently. Nah, none of those look good. We're going to look for our own options. We're going to look for a woman who is not in prison, who is my religion group, who is not married. We don't care if they're a ruler or not, really. Diplomatic range has to be a yes. I think everything in the mod's in diplomatic range anyway. Probably want them to be an adult, probably want them to be a great house. Yeah, cool. Sort by age. Oh, she's pretty old. She's a sorcerer. I don't suppose she wants to marry. She could, yeah, we could marry. She will require a bride price of 5 ducats. That's an interesting one. She's very, very noble, though. Now, here's the thing. We don't get a lot of benefits directly from marrying her. As in, we don't get any benefits of having children or of any of that other stuff. The reason I think we want to marry her is because her being a sorcerer means that she will come to our court, and that allows us to have a court magician, which is a very useful thing. So I think we're going to arrange a marriage. If she'll say yes, yeah, we'll pay the 5 ducats for it. Or the 5 gold. I think they changed it to gold across all of Crusader Kings now, actually. It used to be called ducats, like the money. Anyway, We'll take that marriage, and I think we also want to marry our daughter off. Anyone looking great here? Not really. No, none of them look fantastic. Right, we're just going to change that to men. And we're going to have a look. Yeah, we also want to... There is one, I think, to exclude your own family, I think. Great house, not mine. There we go. That's what we're after. And we're just kind of looking around to see if there's anybody interesting. Probably don't want to marry her to him. That's not going to get anywhere. Let's sort by age, maybe, and see what we're going for. Looking for somebody who will accept a matrilineal marriage as well. Actually, doing that, I think it's just quicker to do this and go. It's not usually. This is usually a matrilineal button, right? Maybe matrilineal marriages aren't allowed. That's possible. Yeah, there is usually a matrilineal button. Okay. So if I click on someone like this, there's no matrilineal button at all. Interesting. I guess we just can't do matrilineal marriages. That changes things a little bit in terms of how we want to proceed here. But that's fine. There are no matrilineal marriages. We'll go back to this. So, like, not even if I go for a commoner? So, like, if I go for this guy, I can't arrange a marriage like that? No. Okay, what do I need to do to get that to be allowed? Do I need to change status of women? Probably not. Do I need to change tech? Does it, like, unlock at tech level? It was. I'm sure it was unlocked when we were playing up north, because there were some who were married matrilineally. Interesting. Maybe it's a Republic thing I forgot about. I was sure you can marry matrilineally, though. Okay, whatever. I'll look at it later. We're not going to marry off our daughter. We need a new commander because one of them died, so we'll put in, put in our new, wise person. Just to unpause and let things go. Do you want gold or do you want prestige? We want gold. We want a lot of gold because ideally what we want to be doing is we want to be upgrading our house here with all of its little bonuses. So first one we need is mansion, and that gives us 6 tax income. It also gives it, we also need to get trade posts. That's a huge thing that we need to be doing now that we have money. So somewhere like Nilfgaard, what we want to do is we want to go in here and we want to buy a trade post. That costs an awful lot. Just want to try and have a look around. Ideally we want somewhere that's rich, but yeah, that's basically it. Ideally we want somewhere that's rich that we can leech off of. Oh, that's not coastal? Oh, okay. Oh, someone else is building one on our land. Yeah, okay. We'll build one next to our land. That's fine. That should make us some money. Cool. Cool. So unpause and let things carry on a little bit more. Oh, and now that we have our wife, we can put her in here, and she can go study magic. And what's great about her being around is that we can use her power for different things. So we can get her to cast protection. So basically, she can stop us being killed randomly. We can cast heal, which basically heals us of dangerous things. What we probably want to do is probably want to cast protection on our son, which we can do. We can do at some point. So what we want to do is wait for when that drained modifier comes off. So the drained modifier comes off in January. So in January, we'll slow it down and we'll cast that. Okay, our son has come to us. He explains that he advised the plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. Definitely, let's do that. So this is where we're going to have to take out the loan. So we're going to take out a large loan here. And we're just going to go for the highest amount. Okay. So how much are they offering us? 200. We'll take it. Cool. Word is spread that you're planning a trading expedition, and a group of priests arrived at your court for a quest. They are offering temple funds for the journey if you allow them to come along on the journey. No, we're not going to allow them to come. Well, 70 gold is pretty good. No, we're not going to let them come along, because it leads to a worse event. It's time to set out on a trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits. Hopefully. This child needs an education, so this is our granddaughter. We'll give her a duty education. Right, cool. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, as it is the first episode of a series. I appreciate you giving the video a like, giving the video a comment, subscribing, all that sort of stuff, because it really helps with search ranking and helps the channel grow and helps the series grow. So, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.